what about like disfigurement, scarring, things like that? Are those compensable as well?
I mean, they are. And that's where it gets a little bit subjective because we like to show the way that it's affecting somebody. And there's also a cost to it. So one way to get a cost on it is to get at least an estimate for a scar revision surgery.
Okay.
And sometimes folks will go get that scar revision surgery. And even after the surgery, there may still be residual scarring left. We see that a lot in dog bite cases. Dog bites are nasty scars. And when you go to emergency room with a dog bite, they don't like to do a clean suture and close the wound because it might become infected.
Yeah.
So they allow it to remain open so that it can drain properly. Well, an open wound heals differently than a wound that has a clean suture. So the effect of a dog bite is typically a nasty scar. But then after that heals, you might go to a plastic surgeon for a scar revision, and they can kind of cut it out and make it a much cleaner scar. So getting at least an estimate for the cost of that surgery can be very helpful. But if someone earns their living on camera, for instance, and they have scarring on their face, it may impact their ability to earn a living, and then we have economic harm.
Okay.
Other than that, it can be emotional trauma for having to look at the scar and deal with it every day for the impact of the scar on your life. Especially with younger claimants, we've had, children and minors that have had to undergo counseling because they were very concerned about how the scar might affect them down the road. And of course, there's a cost associated with that as well, so that we can get those records and bills in, and that becomes an economic harm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.